President Trump and billionaire Elon Musk, two of the world's most powerful men, had a spectacular falling out yesterday, and Israel says it is arming a private militia in Gaza in order to undermine Hamas. Good morning, I'm Corva Coleman from NPR News, and here are today's top stories. President Trump and billionaire Elon Musk have had a spectacular falling out. It went public yesterday as Musk increased his criticism of the multi-trillion-dollar spending and tax cut bill that is being reviewed by the Senate. Musk wants lawmakers to reject it, saying it will supersize the deficit. Trump criticized Musk and suggested he could pull U.S. contracts with Musk's private company, SpaceX. NPR's Daniel Kurtz-Laban says the breakup between two of the world's most powerful men came after Musk concluded his work overseeing Trump's cost-cutting entity, Doge.
Trump brought in this businessman, gave him sweeping power, but it wasn't a one-way street. Musk spent more than $250 million helping Trump get elected. So yesterday, Musk made it clear he thought he deserved more in return. He posted, "Without me, Trump would have lost the election." And he added, quote, "such ingratitude." Musk all but said that, yeah, my money should buy me power.
NPR's Danielle Kurtz-Laban prepared that report. Elon Musk has also reposted a comment from another online writer on his social media account. The comment calls for President Trump to be impeached, and Musk agreed. Israel says it is arming a private militia in Gaza in order to undermine Hamas. NPR's Daniel Estrin has more from Tel Aviv.
Israel has confirmed that it has secretly transferred weapons to a Palestinian group in Gaza known as the Abu Shabab clan. An Israeli lawmaker opposed to Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu leaked the revelation, accusing Netanyahu of arming criminals. In a video, Netanyahu confirmed that Israel has made use of clans in Gaza that oppose Hamas. Previously, the group is believed to have been involved in looting humanitarian aid. Now, its Facebook pages say it secures aid delivery. It also promotes anti-Hamas messages. Hamas is calling on Palestinians to oppose the Israeli-supported militia, accusing Israel of creating chaos in Gaza. Daniel Estrin, NPR News, Tel Aviv.
At least 3 people are dead after Russia launched a massive missile and drone attack on Ukraine today. NPR's Joanna Kakissis reports from Kyiv. Russian President Putin had warned he would retaliate for a covert Ukrainian attack in Russia that destroyed dozens of Russian bomber planes.
The explosions lasted for hours overnight. This is what we heard at NPR's bureau in Kyiv as drones flew over our neighborhood and Ukraine's air defense tried to shoot them down. Several fires were reported across the city. Kyiv officials said 3 firefighters died on duty as rescue operations continue. Ukraine's Air Force said Russia also launched ballistic and cruise missiles at Kyiv and several cities all over the country. Russia attacks Ukrainian cities every day, but on a much larger scale in recent weeks. President Trump has compared Russia and Ukraine to 2 children fighting in a park. Joanna Kakissis, NPR News, Kyiv.
President Trump's full travel ban on a dozen countries includes a prohibition on Afghans coming to the United States. NPR's Greg Myrie reports many Afghans arrived in the U.S. in recent years.
The president's travel ban applies to Afghanistan, though it does include an exception. Afghans who served with the U.S. during the war there can still pursue what's known as a special immigrant visa. Around 200,000 Afghans have come to the U.S. since the chaotic U.S. military withdrawal 4 years ago. In addition, more than 200,000 Afghans outside the U.S. are in various stages of the application process, and this includes many who worked with the Americans. These figures are from U.S. officials and private groups assisting Afghans. Many of these Afghans say they fear for their safety under Taliban rule in their country. Greg Myrie, NPR News, Washington.
Republicans say health care cuts in the president's big, beautiful spending bill would only affect healthy, working-age adults. But Alex Olgin reports low-income seniors also stand to lose some health care coverage.
Medicaid, the joint federal and state health insurance program, helps 12 million low-income seniors like 79-year-old Aline Shahid afford health care. The Jacksonville, Florida resident is in a wheelchair and relies on Medicaid to help pay for her monthly Medicare premiums, doctor's visits, drugs, and home health aides.
Everything revolves around having the home health aide. She is the lifeline to my independence.
The Congressional Budget Office projects changes to the application and renewal process could cause a tenth of these people to lose Medicaid. Shahid says if that happens, she'll probably be forced to move into a nursing home. For NPR News, I'm Alex Olgin.
The Trump administration has brought a Guatemalan migrant back to the U.S. He had illegally entered the country last year, but a U.S. immigration judge determined he should stay in the U.S. because he would face harm if he were sent back. The Trump administration still deported the migrant to Mexico, and Mexico then sent him back to Guatemala. A federal judge then told the Trump administration the migrant should be returned to the U.S. and that he should not have been deported to any other country without more legal steps. Today is the 81st anniversary of D-Day. This was the start of the Allied operation to land troops on the French shore of Normandy. It began the last assault on Nazi Germany. The operation had been kept secret until hundreds of thousands of Allied troops stormed the French shore. There are commemorations today in Normandy. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth will attend. I'm Corva Coleman, NPR News in Washington.